Good afternoon, Knights. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sade Teel, and today is Monday, March 29th, 2021. Here's your nightly news update. On Friday, the Latino Medical Student Association hosted a mask-making volunteer event at Blanchard Park. The event was created to not just make masks, but donate them to hospitals and shelters. Nightly News reporter Philip Wright fills us in on the news story.
On a warm Friday afternoon, the Latino Medical Student Association gathered to make cloth-based masks for not just themselves, but homeless shelters and hospitals as well. Members that came out brought various cloth-based materials to make colorful masks for hospitals and shelters.
Since we're probably going to have a lot of leftover supplies, so if we have any like leftover masks and stuff, we're going to probably donate it to a homeless shelter, something like that.
This event came into light after a post on the website DoSomething.org encouraged volunteer organizations around the world to help stop COVID-19 by learning to make DIY masks.
They provide you with a video, and then you could just, that video shows you how to make the mask, and then you make your own mask. You can make as many as you want, and then you just upload a picture of yourself to their website. They're gonna verify it for you, and then they send you a certificate with some volunteer credit. They also enter you into a drawing to win a $1,000 scholarship.
Some members of the Latino Medical Student Association urge other students to continue wearing their mask until the United States has completed their run on this pandemic, but it's also affected other members more than some.
UCF senior Kenneth Gallaudet said he would rather give all of his masks to other shelters and hospitals that need it most because he does not want anyone to go through what his family has overcome, COVID-19.
Yeah, everyone's okay. Yeah, I lost 10 pounds in 5 days, so I got it pretty slapped up. But then my dad, he was the worst. He was in hospital for 2 weeks.
Members could also pick up t-shirts and socialize with one another.
To make matters even greater, homeless shelters should be receiving more fashionable masks than the one I'm wearing right now. In Orlando, Philip Wright, UCF Nightly News.
The association said they will continue to promote mask wearing throughout their other events in the future. In sports news, make it 6 in a row as the UCF football team were able to defeat Houston 4 times this past weekend. The Knights were able to get the win at home to kick off conference play. The team beat the Cougars twice on Friday and once on Saturday and Sunday. This brings the Knights' overall record to 24 wins and 6 losses. The Knights' next game will see them go on the road as they face Tulsa this Thursday. The UCF Relay for Life organization held a Cone Wars event to raise money for charity. The event was held at the Reflection Pond and invited all UCF students to participate. Nightly News reporter Philip Wright tells us more.
If you happened to be walking around the Reflection Pond on Friday, you would have no doubt seen your favorite Marvel characters. These characters range from Thor, Captain America, and Thanos himself. This was a rare event called Corn Wars. Corn Wars was an event started by UCF Relay for Life to raise donations for various charities.
A lot of them go to the American Cancer Society themselves, and those help fund whether it's cancer research or paying for like makeup or wigs to help cancer patients feel beautiful.
All participants needed to do for this event was place as much money as they wanted into a jar of their favorite superhero or supervillain. Participants could have also paid through Venmo or Cash App. Whichever superhero or villain made the most money would be declared the winner.
You can donate by coming here and dropping off coins into your jar, or we have been doing virtual donations through Venmo, Venmo any amount of money towards your team. And basically it's just a fun fundraiser for teams to come out and actually meet, since we are doing everything virtually. We don't get a whole lot of in-person interaction.
This event was only one of few that UCF Relay for Life organized for their Spirit Week. All of these events led up to their main event on Saturday, showcasing a new form of Relay for Life.
Our main event virtually will be held on Zoom. It's going to start at 10 and go to about 4:15. We have a lot of interactive events on there as well, but it's completely live. And we have a whole lineup of how a basic relay would go in person.
UCF Relay for Life will always be accepting donations for the American Cancer Society. Remember, $1 goes a long way. In Orlando, Philip Wright, UCF Nightly News.
You can follow UCF Relay for Life on Instagram for more information about their upcoming events. The Knights took care of business this weekend as the volleyball team ended the war on I-4 against USF with a clean sweep. After facing off 2 times in a row, UCF defeated the Bulls and secured a perfect conference record, and in addition became the American Athletic Conference East champs. Nariza Moravic led the way with 6 kills along with 6 blocks. Coach DeGenius hit a milestone by well, getting his 250th win in the first matchup. UCF will turn its attention to the postseason as they head to Cincinnati, Ohio to play in the AAC tournament. Student-led gun control organization March for Our Lives held a drive-in protest rally on Saturday to protest against Governor DeSantis combating public disorder House bill. Nightly News reporter Tania Sims tells us more about how this bill may affect those who want to express their First Amendment right.
Protesters gathered at the Tinkerfield Saturday evening in response to the anti-protest bill. The bill, also known as the Combating Public Disorder Act, was first introduced by Governor DeSantis after the civil unrest this past summer.
But I don't care what banner you're flying. If you're engaging in that conduct, we're going to hold you accountable.
The bill would punish those who take part in violent protesting, cause destruction during a riot, and cause harm to law enforcement. Some UCF students, like junior political science major Rayanne Anid, feel strongly about the bill. She says Governor DeSantis is trying to make protesting very difficult in Florida.
Protesting is our First Amendment right, and this bill is pretty unconstitutional. And protesting is one of the most important things that we can do as American citizens. So we're just fighting for our rights to, keep them.
Despite the protest against the bill and hours of debate in Tallahassee, the anti-protest bill did pass with 76 yeas and 39 nays. Freshman and political science major Christopher Zoller says being a part of events such as the drive-in rally is a great way to let your voices be heard.
So we're here just trying to make a powerful message that we're here to stay and we're here to keep protesting.
Nightly News reached out to the college Republicans to get their take on the bill, but did not get a response. In Orlando, Tania Sims, UCF Nightly News.
The bill still has to make its way to the Senate floor, and there has yet to be a scheduled hearing for it. UCF football begins to schedule recruiting visits despite the NCAA's COVID precautionary rules against the in-person recruiting. UCF Senior Athletic Director of Strategic Communications John Heiser says they expect the NCAA to give the green light on in-person recruiting on June 1st. Big-time prospects continue to announce on Twitter they have accepted invitations to take official visits to UCF this summer. These prospects include 3-star offensive lineman Miguel Maldonado and 4-star defensive end Keanis Thompson. Now let's take a look at today's weather forecast. Today's high is 78 degrees with mostly cloudy skies and a 0% chance of rain. Tonight, the low is a chilly 68 degrees with a 20% chance of rain, so you may need a heavy coat tonight. Tomorrow's high is 86 degrees with partly sunny skies and a 42% chance of rain. Much warmer than previous days, but you might want to hold on to that umbrella. That's all the time we have for now. Make sure to keep up with all that's happening throughout the week by following us on Instagram at UCF Nightly News, and check back here tomorrow for another Nightly News webcast update. I'm Sade Teel. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and as always, charge on.